Hi folks, welcome back to Elemental Cartomancy. I am here today to share some stuff that I got at the recent Glasgow Witchy Bazaar. So you've probably heard me talking about this before. It is a kind of witchy market that happens every 8 weeks here in Glasgow. It's run by an amazing lady called Jo, and she does a great job of bringing together different, service providers and like, product sellers that have stalls there. Um, and it's just always a really great atmosphere there on the day. So I got myself some. I had mentioned when I was live that I was there doing readings for people. So thank you very much to the people that came and saw me, that I was chatting to, and of course those that came and got readings from me. Um, I had an amazing day. Spoke to some amazing people and did some lovely readings for people. So it was great. Um, but as I say, I'm here to share some of the stuff that I got. So firstly, I was really blessed to have been, gifted some stuff by some lovely people there. The first thing I'll show you, just because it's behind me, so it's actually a tablecloth, or at least I think it is, but I've got it just hanging behind me just because I thought it was the easiest way to show you. So this is like a death card, kind of a reading cloth. Obviously, I've got it hanging as like a tapestry type thing, and it works quite well for that as well. But that was gifted to me by a lovely lady called Meg, Magic Meg. I will link her Instagram. She admits that she's not very active on Instagram, but I'll link it so as that, if you want to check it out, you can. Um, I was also gifted, in fact, we'll turn to the table camera for the rest, I think. So I also saw my lovely friend Marion, who has been live with me. You've heard me talking about Marion a million times. And she gifted me this amazing reading board. Let me just zoom out a bit so as that I can get it in. Oh, that's a bit too much. Oh, that's not enough. Oh dear. There we go. So, I mean, I'm trying to think, how can I. Let me see if I can get a bit of A4 kind of a size paper, so I can give you a bit of a size comparison. So this is A4. Um, so just to give you a bit of an idea of the size of this. So this is like a solid kind of reading board. You can see there's like some card positions here, different sized cards. So these look like kind of your tarot size, just a wee bit bigger, I suppose, to accommodate different sizes of tarot cards. You've then got smaller ones here, perhaps like the Lenormand and stuff. But yeah, absolutely stunning. I love the kind of the Scorpio feel that it has. Um, I think that's why why Marion had offered me it, because she knows um, that I'm a Scorpio and that I love um, spooky shit like this, basically. But it's our Marion, she's a wee star, and thank you very much to her for this lovely gift. Um, so let me, in fact, why don't we just keep that there? Let's um, let's just do something here. Zoom in here. Yeah, that works quite nicely. I can use that as a wee backdrop. We'll see if it works. Because I've got a book and I've got a deck that I want to show you. So the book, this is like the fanciest book that I own. And I bought this from Marion's stall. So the same Marion that gifted me the board. Who is Marion K Tarot, by the way, and I will link her YouTube and Instagram and website. If you I would encourage you to check her out. She's an amazing person, amazing reader. Yeah, she's just great. Um, so this was the book that I got from Marion. It's got these wee fancy clip thingies, and I've never heard a book that has that before. So hence why I say this is like the fanciest book that I own. You can see that it's got this kind of a metallic copper um, edging. Got these wee page keepers. So it's a journal essentially, the Complete Tarot and Oracle Journal. So let me show you some of the stuff that it's got in it. Excuse me. So a bit of information about how to use the journal. This is a bit of an example as to how to use the actual journal part of it. Um, let's see. So it talks about the difference between tarot and oracle, an introduction to card reading. Um, so cards of the day. So there's a space to write about your card. If you pull a card of the day, a space for the card and the notes, and there's like kind of a space around about if you want to write the day, the day and date that you pull it on. So there's that. There's also a bunch of different spreads. So these are like one card pulls. Um, Different ideas for what your one card could mean. You've then got some two card spreads. Let me turn on the light and I'll zoom in a wee bit as well, just so as you can see better. There we go. So different two card spreads. And there's loads. So you've got like multi-card spreads. So I'll just flick through and let you have a look. In fact, it might be helpful if I move my face out the way. So yeah, I was having a nosy through all the different spreads last night. I love this pyramid spread. I'm a bit of a sucker for like symmetrical spreads. I don't know if it's the maths geek in me or if I'm just pedantic. Elemental spreads as well. I love a good elemental spread, funnily enough, given my channel name. And there's a Celtic cross here as well, which is different from the one I use actually. Any of the ones that I've ever used. So yeah, quite cool. And then the rest of the book, I think it is the rest of the book. Yeah. So it's just like space for you to journal your different kind of a spreads that you do. So you can see like there's like some for like up to 5 card spreads. This is up to 12. We then have this kind of a detailed notes section. And that's what I was talking about at the start. It shows you how to gives you an idea of how to fill it out. So you can see you've got like kind of your date, time, location, who's the reading for, what spread did you use, what deck did you use, what was the question, um, what were the cards, and then you can make some notes about how you interpreted them. And there's a section for post-reading reflections as well, and the date that you've done that. So I think that's really cool. It's an absolutely stunning book. Um, it's one that I'm probably going to struggle to first write in because I'm kind of a like don't want to I don't want to like make a mark in it, but obviously I'll need to get over myself. Otherwise, what was the point? You can see that the covers. It's a hardback book, and it's got this beautiful kind of a like cold foil, like embellishments. Okay. So last but by no means least, you'll have heard me talking about Tarot by Peachy before. So Sarah from Tarot by Peachy is an amazing, offers an amazing. Well, Sarah does readings. She offers a reading service, but she also sells like indie tarot decks. I've talked about her several times before because I've bought a lot of decks from her. I will link her Instagram and her website and stuff like that in the description so as that if you want to check out what she's got, you can. It's not limited to people that are in like kind of a Scotland or even in the UK. I'm pretty sure she ships, wherever. This is the deck that I got on Sunday. So this is the Aurora tarot deck. It's a Marseille style deck. It comes with a tuck box and just a deck, so there's no guidebook or anything like that. It's an indie deck, as I say. So if you're looking for a first deck, then if you were going to get this as your first deck, you'd want to be getting a guidebook as well, is the only thing I would say. The tuck box, as much as it is a tuck box, it's lovely quality. It's lovely matte card. If you look like inside, you can see that it's beautiful. There's beautiful artistry on the inside of the tuck box as well. So to me, that's a good sign of a really well made kind of a product, a really well made tuck box. You can tell that this isn't going to be a wee shitty one that where the deck's going to get banged up. Um, the deck itself, this is it here. So this is the Aurora tarot deck. You can see just with the way the light's hitting it that it's this beautiful linen cardstock. It is glossy, so like I say, like you can tell that by the way that the light's hitting it, but I'll try and show you in a way where you can see it properly. It's got beautiful metallic gold edging. I've already been shuffling, so you can see the wear that has on it because I'm a riffle shuffler, so that's something to be aware of if you're the same. But I mean, we all know the deal with um, like foiled edging on cards now, don't we? Like if it bugs you that when it chips away, then don't riffle shuffle it. That's the general rule of thumb. Um, Size wise, let's just compare. I think it's about more or less the same. Um, so a little bit smaller and less broad and less tall than a standard US Games tarot size, but the difference is negligible. Let's I think this is quite a good wee backdrop to use. It is kind of actually if I do it like this, then is that going to annoy me that that's the wrong way? Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? So I'm going to move my face out the way, and I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to flip through and let you see this beautiful tarot deck. Okay, so just quickly before I talk about the shuffle and do a sample spread, I neglected to say who it was that actually created this. So, um, ecocarina.com is the information that's given on the box. So yeah, other than that, I'm not really sure what the name of the actual creator is, the artist or anything. But cocarina.com. Um, okay. So because we've got this beautiful linen cardstock, it gives us a beautiful riffle shuffle. So really nice deck for riffle shuffling, get a really nice bridge on the cards as well, as you can see, and because it's that standard tarot size, really easy to overhand as well. So a wee sample question for us. So say we've got a client who asks about their career. They say, I'm at a bit of an impasse, not sure what to do career-wise. What do the cards have to tell me? So that's what we'll read for as our sample spread. So we'll do a wee 3-card spread. Um, okay, so we've got the Magician, got the Chariot, and we've got the Four of Cups. Okay. Okay, so I think the first thing to say is that the person is working towards this kind of this emotional stability that we see with the Four of Cups. So fours are stability, okay? So when reading Marseille, I tend to think about, the numbers, then working the element. Um, so with, the kind of a last card that we pull is the Four of Cups. Fours are stability, and then the element is cups, water. It's all about our kind of our emotions, our connections, our connectivity to what we're doing. So this tells me that the person is, they're going to be absolutely fine. Not only are they going to be fine, but they are, they're doing a lot better than perhaps what they think they are. We've got the magician there, so that's someone who's got everything that they need in order to succeed. They're already demonstrating all the skill and mastery that they need. Maybe it's just a bit about believing in themselves and that they can do it. The chariot as well, that's a clear sign of success of someone who is, they're able to take what life throws at them. They're able to kind of navigate that and work that in order to kind of drive themselves forward, drive their life forward, or in this case, our querent can, drive their career forward. So this is someone who's very skilled. They've got everything that they need. It's not like they need to go out in search of knowledge or tools or wisdom or whatever. They've got all of the everything that they need in order to be successful. They already have it at their disposal. And furthermore to that, they're already doing it. This is someone who maybe just needs a bit of reassurance that they are on the right track and that they are doing really well and they're absolutely killing it in what they're already doing. Um, and we see that kind of we see them maybe coming to peace with that. We see them coming to realize that. Um, I suppose just recognise themselves for their own kind of a worth quite shortly with that Four of Cups coming out at the end. So that's quite a nice reading for that. Let's just see the cards in action. Let me just lay some more down so as you can see. I love Marseille for the kind of a patterned pips. There you go. That's a nice spread there. Um, Beautiful. There we go. 3 pips there. So yeah, that is the Aurora Tarot deck. That was the stuff that I got at the Glasgow Witchy Bazaar. Hey, I'm back. So yeah, I'm going to put different people's like Instas, websites, YouTubes, whatever in the description. Um, please do check them out. Please follow them, like, subscribe, all that lovely stuff. Um, Tarot by Peachy that I got the Aurora Tarot deck from. Definitely check out her website. See if she's got any decks that take your fancy. Everything is always very reasonably priced. And yeah, not a better service to be had. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. Hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, then please like and maybe subscribe if you aren't already. And I shall check you. I'll see you all later. Thanks very much, everyone. Bye bye.